Nice. Yeah. So we have David. Hi, David. Welcome, welcome. How's your computer doing? Francis, we have hi, wrong time. Henry, well done, chatting. We have Mari Lau. Nice. Nachma. Nice. Hope to receive your homework every Tuesdays as well. We have Nora. Nice. We have Paraf. Welcome. We have Rohima and Satya and Samantha Sarah. Y Yip Nine. Nice, nice. Long time, long time. Y Cheong. Long time. Long, long, long time. Cool. Now, hope you guys are doing incredibly well. David, my man, you're welcome. Now, in this session, we're going to talk about three things as we talk about. In this session, we're literally going to talk about three things. In this session, we're going to talk about um what happened to the stock market right now? We talked about last week. The stock market is almost coming to hopefully there's a small correction coming in, and I think we are about to see that right now this week. I just say the first week of December is normally really really good. The second week of December, I will show you later on. Things started to come down really really nicely right now. So that's what we are hearing right now, and that's what happened. So we're going to talk about what happened to the stock market right now. We're going to talk about the trades, some of the trades that we recommended as well. We didn't really recommend a lot of trades because you can see, I think starting from this week onwards is where we can actually start doing a little bit of things like shorting a little bit of the companies kind of going on there. And it's not going to be a long-term kind of short. It's just going to be a couple of like days, if not weeks kind of short. I'm sure you kind of later on. And we're also going to recommend some companies at the end of this session. We're going to keep it really short and sweet as well. Try to keep it in an hour time. Cool. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to share my screen. Let me have a look. How do I share my screen? Cool. Awesome. So there we go. So the very, very first thing before we do anything, just give me a second. I'm just gonna make sure you can hear me. Let's share fully my screen. Okay, cool. It's supposed to be just my screen right now. So the very, very first thing you look at before we start anything, we want to look for the US 500, just trying to see how things are going. So I'm going to remove everything there. You can see, as I said it many, many times before, no matter what happened, SP 500 is the whole stocks coming all together, the top 500 companies in the US. You can see no matter what happened in 1987, like World War One, World War Two, say it many times, internet bubble. I want to say it again because we're new students. Like what property crisis, we have Corona crisis, we have what inflation crisis here, 2020, 21, and now no matter what happened, it looks like things has never happened before. It looks like, oh, we just, coming back again. We like coming back to a new time again. It's just like it's like the bad times only happen temporarily, and today we got all-time high, like all-time high, all the way like here, which is just incredible, incredible. So just to let you know that congratulations for a lot of you who decided that you want to build your wealth th- increasingly and reliably through trading and investing in the stock market. I want to just make it clear, in the stock market, not in the forex market, just because things go up really, really nicely, just right there. Yeah. So stock market is the way to go because you can see things move like a rocket. In forex market, it's always going sideways. This is my alarm. Stop. Okay, cool. It's always gone sideways, from here to here. But stock market is going like a rocket, so it's really, really nice. And that's the first part. The second part that we want to talk about is we'll be starting to do our technical analysis on here straight away right now. So according to our second step, we're trying to draw a trend line just right there. There's many ways you can draw a trend line, but I hope you remember the three criteria when it comes to drawing a trend line. So that means the best time to buy is actually just right here. The three criteria is very wide time frame, a lot of touches as well as less steep. Just remember that real quick because whenever you draw something, you always want to come back to that criteria. And then you go back to weekly time frame, just right there. It's telling us that if you reach at 4-3, wow, that's just the incredible time to start buying stocks. But we can't be so pedantic. We can't be like want to be perfect like that all the time. Even though that's really, really good, that's where you can sell your house to buy at 4300 because that's where the really, really nice very, very similar, just like that. But on the daily time frame, you will see that we have a small one just right there. A lot of you will probably draw this one. I don't really like this one because it's a little bit steep, but this could be one of these things where we might have a small pullback to around 5.8, just like that. Yeah, a small pullback. But this is not a time where you will go all in and sell your house. This is just a very small pullback because it's quite steep, just right there. Now, if I'm gonna draw it in a proper way, I will just probably draw a support line just right there. Yeah, there's a support, doing, doing, doing support just right there. It's just around 5.8. But if you ask me properly, where I will actually go all in is actually just around this level, just this level, around five. If I can get to 5,000, that would be so incredible. 5,000 means it's gonna come down 20%. SP 500 gonna crash 20%. And that will be a kind of a massive crash kind of going on for you to go all in just right there. So if you're gonna be less greedy around just 5,200 will be really, really nice. So, or some will be like, oh, Raven, which one should I be looking at? Look, support line is anything that stops, So here could be the first one, here could be the second one, could be the third one, could be the fourth one, just right there. So based on that, even if you add position in all four of them, based on our technical analysis, is fine as well. If you can look at the indicators when it crosses up, step five right now, indicators when it crosses up, it's kind of like a great buy signals. Yeah. Now, according to step five on indicators as well, step three is just drawing the support line. And step four is trying to find for any reversal pattern kind of going on. You want to see like a reversal pattern. This is kind of like a small kind of like doji just right there. Yeah. And if I put on Bollinger Band, for example, let me see indicators. Out of so many indicators, I think Bollinger Band is kind of like the okay one. So you can see, according to Bollinger Band last time, when we reaches up here, it tends to pull back. When it reaches up there, it tends to pull back. When it reaches up there, it tends to pull back. So if I change this Bollinger to, I don't know, just play around maybe just 15 or even 10. Let's see what's gonna happen. 10. So you pull back there and pull back and pull up there and pull back, pull up there, pull back. Now we haven't really reached that nicely yet. It would be nice for you to reach us there. Up, pull back a little bit there, and then you did pull back there. Can you see like a rubber band whenever it crosses upwards, come back? Like a rubber band, it crosses outwards, comes back. If I change this to like 10, let's see what's gonna happen. Do 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 do. So we can see last like pull back a little bit there. Just play around with the indicators, trying to see if it's really nice, like the pulling back there. Okay, looks like. So now it's kind of like a touching a little bit. It's like a little bit of a touching there. If you go back a little bit in time, mm, okay. So it's a coming out from the band and then it pull back quite nicely just right there. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just give you some indications there as well. It's acceptable. Yeah. 20 is fine. So we are almost at the top of the band right now. If you want to really make it squeeze a little bit and you back test a little bit, I squeeze it to around, I don't know, to around even 8, around 10. Mm, yeah. So if you look at last time, if I squeeze around there, you can see there's a crossing like coming out from the band. It did have a small pullback kind of going on just right there. And then what about weekly chart? If I'm gonna change that to the normal one again. You don't have to know how to do this, but I'm just showing you there's to play around. You can see the crosses upwards, pull back. Okay. What about monthly chart? Okay, cool. So it looks like we talk about this is the second week. We are now on Monday. You can see starting on Monday, things started to pull back a little bit. Yeah, this is the second week of the thing. So if I go back to our website, just trying to look for what we always look for right now. What's the website? Let's look. Cool. Let's go on step one real quick. Just trying to see what's happened. And I'm gonna click on that. Cool. Now the technical analysis part is literally just 10% of what we use in trading and investing the proper way. Yeah, the 90% of the part is comes down to all other ways. So we are in neutral stage right now of the economy. This is quite interesting because we reached neutral stage already. That means when we are in extreme fear stage, this is where we want to be buying some stocks there as well. We're in neutral right now. If you still remember the sheet that we gave you in neutral stage, what kind of happened, etc. Okay, neutral stage, interesting. Very interesting. Cool. So in fear stage, you can start to put some money into your index, yeah, around 10%. Extreme fear is when you want to start selecting stocks that is good for guidance to go in. Yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. Let's look at CEO. What's that? What are they doing right now? This is to look for crossing overs to see what the CEO, the directors are doing at this moment. We haven't had a cross yet. And then let's look at these two. Let's look at cryptos as well. Volatility, national. Okay, let's look at that. It's all based on step one. And then I'm going to go to this US 500. I hope some of you recorded the data here. Yeah, so you can see what's the highest level and what's the lowest level, which is right there. Well done for some of you who recorded that. So today is 11th of December, and it's gonna put it there as well. Sorry, today is not. Tomorrow is. So you can see we reaches like. I just want to make sure we recorded the same thing. 63, 65, 50. Okay, sorry, we're looking at SP 500, isn't it? So you want to record that kind of a little bit. Last week when we saw what's the long that we've got, did I not record it? Let me have a look. Just reference to last week homework, yeah. Big contribute. So 67. I thought last week I wrote it down, didn't I? Wall Street. I'll look back in the recording from last week to trying to see what's the value for last week. Just trying to see, because if you see a pattern, I think last week was around 59, isn't it? Yeah, 59, kind of long, I think. Yeah, if you look back into the pattern, you will find that when we have the highest level, when this gets to the percentage of the highest level, this is where reversal tends to happen. Yeah. Let me look at the recording for last week to see what's the number for last week real quick. Very, very quickly, just trying to see what happened. Because if we realize that it's already the highest right now, then it's giving us a signal that reversal might happen right now. So I'm just gonna see what's happened there. Just gonna go back to the recording for last week real quick, just to see what's happening as well. Then. Yeah. So, oops, we
This is it.
probably
Anyone who's just create a Google sheet, just write that 40. You can see, sorry, here. A lot of money you
where
can
was
look.
that? So yeah, last week was around 50. What's that? 58 short. What's that? Why is it 58 short? Hmm. Okay. What about today? Let's have a look. How much is today now? Click that and go on client sentiment. Today's 60 short. I'm just gonna write that down real quick. Uh, I'm not so sure where you get a number from, but I'm gonna write my number there. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on Google Chrome and not sure where you get a number from, but I'm gonna write my number. Oh, December. It's 58% short, I think. And then today, what day? 11 actually is around 10. Today is 10. Yeah. I look at 60% long, 60% short. How we look at the same thing? Give me a second. I'm just gonna see if I'm looking at the same thing. So yeah, 60% short right now. So if you've been recording that for some time, you'll be able to see whether we are at the outlier. If we're the outlier, that means shorting could be a very interesting thing to do. But because we only got two data, so we cannot actually say whether we are high or low. I don't understand what is this? US 567% long. Where does the number come from? Guys, can everyone go to IG right now and let me know what numbers did you see, or everyone has a different number? So you need to have a real account, yeah. So, or you can use your phone. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go on the real account that you've got. Just click client sentiment and see what you've got. Are you telling me market data is gonna be different? Just a look. Mm, refresh this a little bit. Do we get the number, same number, 60% short, or we have a different number? Type in the chat box real quick. Yeah, 60% short, isn't it? Thank you, Armin. I think you're doing so well. So I'm just gonna copy that. Um, that what you have. Just gonna, oops. Just gonna copy that. Well done, Armin. You're doing so well. Paste that. And then I'm gonna go for um Wall Street. Trying to see what numbers is that on. Client sentiment. Let's click that. 64 is for Wall Street. So I'm gonna go on the Google Chrome and type 64 for Wall Street. This is US 500. Just gonna make it easier for me. Wall Street's what? 64? Long, I think. Is it long? 64 short. I'm sorry. Let's look. 64 short. What about last week? This is for Wall Street. Yeah. Let me look at what's last week real quick. Do, 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 do.
Normally, Wall Street can get to like 80. If it is 90,
73%. Okay.
wow, you hit the jackpot. Because
Okay.
that
Now, 73% was last week. I'm just showing you practically how to do it right now. Yeah, most people do not know how to do it practically. Most people would not show you how to do it practically. I'm showing you practically now. So 64 short. Last week was 4th December. Last week was what? What number? Oops. 73%. 73% sure. But if I'm gonna copy Amin's number, you've got 3, 4, 5, 73, 75, 79. 73, 75, 79. Let me give you the date. So 4th of December. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna choose your number. This is 4th of December. This is 5th of December. This is what? 6th of December. 7, 8, 9. Anyway, so pretend this is 9th of December. Let's make it easier for you. This is like 9th of December. Yeah, let's just make it like that. So you can see that I'm just going to show you how it works right now. You will see that the date that is actually the highest here is this date. Okay, just around here, 6th, 7th of December. I need to pull a calendar out to see properly. So if you go to Wall Street right now, where are we? Okay, we still need to have a look a little bit more on that. So it'd be nice to see all of that. What I'm trying to do, I want to show you that the day when we have the highest number is actually the day where we actually start to have a reversal signal going on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, wait. So look, you can see that the day where this guy actually start to turn is actually 5th of December. Can you see that? Just around 5th of December, just right there. So I would say previously we're probably just around 50s, 60s, whatever like this. Suddenly when we reach 5th of December, You can see Armin has recorded that. We reaches 5th of December, we reaches 79. If you look at the chat box, Armin has sent that. You can see, okay, I'm just going to copy and paste what Armin just sent on this chat box right now. Oops, what am I looking at right now? I'm not even joking. Look, you can see this is what oh my God, what just happened? Just give me a second. Open my screen. My screen. No, what is going on now? Wait a sec. Wow, I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, thank you, Amin, for sharing that. Powerful. Now, let me just show you real quick. So you can see the third, the fourth, the fifth. Yeah. Anyone who got more, you can send it to me. So we can actually compare. So it's the same thing. This is going to be third 12. And then this is going to be what? 412. And this is going to be what? Fifth 12. Is that right? I hope this is correct. Yeah. So you will see that the fifth 12 kind of there. This is the highest. Ooh, every time I click something, something go off. So this is the highest. So you can see that as you say just now, when it's the highest, it's a chance for things to get reverse. Yeah. So it's just telling you that there's a chance that things is gonna reverse just right there and then. So that's actually what happened to Wall Street. It's actually reversed on the fifth, as we saw just right there. It's been going up really nicely. You can see 5th of December just right there. Things started to reverse back. Yeah, really, really incredible stuff. We spent an hour last week just to talk about this, if you remember. If you don't, now all you need to do now is to every day you come on here, just go to client sentiment. You have to use a real account. Go on client sentiment and that's it. And just choose the number, click the number in, and put it onto our spreadsheet, and you will be it. If you are not sure about the spreadsheet, just create a new column and put your name here. This is gonna be my spreadsheet. Okay, put your name there and then just create your own column, just put it just right there and then. Yeah. I don't know. What is it? 73, 35, 65. Not sure where that comes from. But please write the right number there. I think that a lot of these numbers are not very, very correct. Okay. So we've got yeah, that's for Wall Street. All right. Really, really powerful stuff. If you use that, wow, you'll probably be unstoppable. Nishma, can you check Scandinavian from Trading View? No, you can't. The only thing that you can check here is actually on IG. Well, we can try. If you find the number, just take a screenshot for me to me and send it to me on Insta. Cool. Let's get back to our topic real quick. So, guys, I'm just showing you how to aim for reversal right now because a lot of you will be like, oh, when the things is gonna turn, and you will do the same thing. If you think the price is gonna go up, all you need to do is to record every single day. So, I mean, doing really, really well. Those who recorded it are doing really well. You just have to record every single day, and you find that if it is the highest, there's a chance that the time there is gonna be reversed. It's gonna be bottom. That's a time for you to buy, to go all in and buy. Yeah, very, very powerful, very, very, very accurate stuff. As I told you before, a lot of our students make a lot of money. They're just using this just one particular strategy. Anyway, so where am I right now? I am at where am I? I'm at okay. I think we are at this. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, cool. Now the next one, um, let's talk about uh, crypto just real quick here. Let's look at crypto. So let's look at the max for crypto. Oops, where are we? So as you say, yep, crypto right now, you can see we are still at quite a great stage at the moment. Started to do a little bit of pullback, kind of pull back a little bit on. Last time we talked when crypto is around 100K. Let's see what much is crypto now. Crypto has went down to 96K now. It's gonna keep playing around a little bit here and a little bit there. to make people think that it's fine. Let's get in at 100K. It's gonna ask people to do that to fake you out. Let's buy at 100K. You're gonna get to 200K. That's what the rumors all said. You're gonna get 200K. But you don't have to be panic or anything. You just have to remember if you are wanting to buy or not, just come back here, um, my website, and you just look for when we are at fear, when everyone is really scared, then you can add position on. At the top, you don't have to add any position because it will normally just comes back to where it's supposed to. It will just come back to where it's supposed to. Yeah. And so that's for crypto. NAIM, we talked about last week. We are at the reversal point as well. Where are we? Yeah, because it's reached around top, not really, really top. We have the top level. Every time we reach the top right here, 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 we have a reversal kind of going on. I show you last week's as well. Actually, you can just look at it yourself. Doing, you can see reverse, not even joking. Like doing, just right there. Like that, that's a reverse. You can see it went down a little bit just right there. And And yeah, doing a little bit there, a little bit of reverse, doing a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit reverse that. So we have a little bit doing here now. So so we're waiting for a pullback kind of going on. How far is this pullback gonna last? Our second step is gonna teach us. So let's go to second step now. So let me see. Okay, let's look at the crypto second step real quick. Because I think they are moving together hand in hand, like a good brothers and sisters. So let's get crypto real quick. So crypto, you will see, I talk about you many times. So in September is kind of when things go sideways. You can see going sideways. October things started to rally. November is best year for crypto. It went up massively. December time you can see that things started to play around with it already. So there's no upwards momentum for December. It's just, big down like that. Okay, that's for crypto. And let's look for this guy. So this is SP. So you can see in the first week is done quite well, but we have gone past the first week now. We are probably in the second week now. So we're gonna have a pullback. This pullback is gonna be probably till Christmas. You can see there's a pullback here, probably till the end of December, just right there. Yeah. So probably 1 to 2 weeks time of pullback. Let's have a look more. Just trying to be clear with that. So you can see there's a pullback here. There's a pullback here till the end of the freaking December. There's a pullback here till December, just right there. First week is okay. There's a pullback. What else? Let's look. Do, 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 do. Where are we? Shanghai FTSE volatility. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's for us to know so that you know when to buy, when to sell your stuff when we are doing things. So where are we? Let's go back. Uh, where is it? Okay, here. Let's go back here. Cool. So yeah, so that's kind of what happened um so far looking at the market right now. So now we're gonna go through to recommend. You're gonna see today is a lot of red day kind of going on there. Recommend some shorting trades. So I'm gonna look at your homework right now. I hope all of you would have done the homework, or know how to do the homework. If you do not know, let me know. But in the video training, the training portal, we taught you quite clearly how to do the homework. If you didn't know, that means probably you need some hand holding. Cool. Muhammad, welcome. Welcome home. Nice to see you here. And we've got let me see. Cool. Awesome. Now let's go. Let me look at your homework right now. Last week, you can see we recommend some trades. Let's look at last week trades real quick. So last week we don't really recommend. We recommend like just like a lot of shorting trades. This week it really started to come down a little bit. Like Honeywell international. I think it's just that. The rest, oops, oh my God, every time I click something. The rest was Credo and then Martin. This is just trying to look at embed. Let's look at how this is gone. The real thing last week that we recommend is just Honeywell International. So if you didn't get on last week, probably can still get it this week. So but let's get Credo. All of these are supposed to buy during extreme fear. But let's look at this because those has quite a high thingy. You can see it's best to wait for extreme fear because even the guidance is really good, if the stock went down, this is Marine Tech. Let's go to the next one. Embedder. It's just going sideways like that. Yeah, it's just going sideways like that. If you go to Honey International, which is probably the only thing you recommend last week. So to short this guy. So it started to come down kind of a little bit nicely just right there. Okay, interesting, cool. So that's what we're going to recommend. So I'm going to see a little bit more trades going on. Moving from here. Cool. Now let's start. 10th of December, 11th of December, whatever that is. Let's do that. Cool. The first one, I'm going to look at your homework right now. I hope you uploaded that. Especially if you want to book for your one-to-one, please upload that. Let's go to the first one. Lululemon has been doing incredible. Let's make it small. Has been doing really incredible as well. Let's get Lululemon real quick, the stock. Lululemon. Yeah, it's almost reaching all-time highs as well. It's insane. Now, we actually recommended to buy Lululemon, if some of you remember, when we are in August this year. Because Lululemon at that moment in time, the PE ratio of Lululemon is very, very low. It gets to really low part. Lululemon normally PE ratio is around 40. It gets around 20. If I have the time, I will show you the recording for that for Lululemon. It's actually in one of my portfolio. I will show you historical PE ratio for Lululemon. The reason why we got into Lululemon, the PE ratio is just really nice at that moment. Let me just show you. I think that it actually get lower than 20. Let me just see if I can remember. It's been some time. Cool, yeah. So this is the PE ratio for Lululemon. If you remember our strategies, one of the strategies we recommend is to buy when it's during a low PE ratio. This is also a really important strategy. Guys, even though we did not talk about these strategies actively, it's in the syllabus, even though we didn't talk about it on the weekly call, because we don't have time to cover everything, it's still there. Can you see every time we reaches 20, we just call the jackpot? Can you see? You just 20 again, it just tends to go up. So in August time, we also recommend a lot of you to get into Lululemons as well. It's around 20 there. Yeah. And it's actually the bottom just in the August time. Lots of our students make a lot of money from it because in Lululemon it gets 20. Lululemon is always very, very expensive. You're always like around PE ratio 79, around 63, 40. It's always around there. But when it gets to support line level, there's a really, really good chance to get in. So if you have a favorite stock that you really, really like, I'm gonna tell you right now, the best way to tackle the favorite stock that you really, really like is to buy when the PE ratio is really, really low. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Now LVMH is also quite low right now because I think a lot of this luxury brand is not just doing quite well. Let's look LVMH. LVMH historical period. I saw you many, many times Facebook when it's very, very low. A lot of these beautiful stocks when it gets really low, it's just a really nice time to go in. But let's have a look on this guy. Where is it? Historical P ratio, macro trend. Louis Vuitton. Is it Louis Vuitton? Let's look. Remove the annotation. Wow, they're not showing us because it's a Paris company, isn't it? So I don't think so. They're showing everything. LVMH. Okay, let's get the graph. If you don't have the graph, oh, so many things. If you don't have the graph, you can look at here just real quick. What happened? So it's around 24. It used to be 29, 54, 30, 24, and 24. Let's look at a little bit latest one. What is this? December 2022. Okay. Let's look at the stock price of this guy, LVMH. Now, if you look here just real quick, yeah, LVMH actually, I want to show you the whole data of LVMH. How do I show you that? I think FinChat probably gonna give you everything. I'm just trying to find website because this is a Paris company. So sometimes finding things for this company could be a bit tricky. Let me try this website, FinChat.io. I'm gonna type LVMH. Not sure they're gonna give us the whole PE historical ratio. Probably not. Probably not. Charting screen financial. Probably not. Thanks, fine. This is a Paris company. If you don't know what I'm doing right now, never mind. I'm just trying to find out the historical PE ratio of this guy. Is it this one? The following sections give the insights of the PE ratio of this person. Okay. So the latest is June. Can we give us a little bit earlier than June? Fiscal quarter. Okay, it's just June there. So, not sure if I can use this, but let's accept it. So this guy, the LVMH, which is I think the probably world number one or number two luxury brand. You can see normally it sells at the PE ratio for the first past 10 years. It's always PE ratio of around 20, 39, 55, 60, 33. Especially in the past 5 years. It's just been selling at 60, 47, 33, 23, 30, 28. Only in the recent times, as you can see on here, that it actually get as low as November 12th, it gets as low as 20, the PE ratio of this guy. You might want to write it down. Anything that is below or just at 20 for a really, really strong brand, the companies that's been there for a long time, like Google, Facebook, Meta, even Nvidia and stuff like that, it's actually a jackpot. Could be a jackpot trade. Yeah, because it's just so cheap, the companies. So LVMH, so you look at just around then like November time, you can see when the PE gets around. PE is our lesson number one, remember? Here, 21st of November 20, even November 13, around 20. November 13 is actually quite a good time. Let's look at November 13. Where is it? Yeah, just around there. Even though you bought it there, you're very scared and stuff like that, but eventually it got quite nice highs as well. Yeah. So that, because in November 13, if you can see the P is actually relatively quite low compared to what it's always been selling at. Yeah. So just don't forget about this strategy, especially you're trying to buy some stocks. choosing the stocks at its lowest PE ratio sometimes is one of the most guaranteed way to make money. Warren Buffett literally, I think most of his 90% of his strategy is just that. He's literally looking for companies that is actually the lowest PE ratio and to sell at a really, really cheap price. And he just buy them big time. And when he buy them, he call it a day and he makes a lot of money from it. He's just get rich from like just 10 companies. And all the 10 companies he bought, it has a very, very low PE ratio when he first bought it. It's normally below 15. He likes to buy things below 15. But I would say 20 is nice. If you get 15, then you are it's a lucky day. Anyway, um coming back. So why am I suddenly talking about this? Okay, I'm looking at this guy, Raymond, Lululemon. Sarah says a great strategy, really interesting. You're welcome. What am I looking at? Okay, here. So that's Lululemon. Right now, I still think we have to wait for the pullback now because it's already gone almost all-time high now. Hence, it's only 9.3. Yeah, extreme fear to buy this is fine. Okay. BRP 54, okay. Mongo 29 buy because I'm looking for shorting right now. So all of these buy, I will normally just click my button and just go and buy. So you're doing really, really well. But right now I'm just looking for shorting. So well done. I mean, I cannot find any short, but well done. And you're not alone because December, November time, companies are increasing their guidance big time usually. Let's look at Sarah's trades real quick. So where am I gonna start? I'm gonna start where let's look. I'm just gonna look at the selling part. So this is by G Lab is also by Genisco is also by Mongo is also by. So they are all by, I think. Yeah, they are all by. That's fine. That's fine. Normally, when we're in extreme fear stage, I would just click all of these button and literally just buy them. Okay, but we're not at that stage at the moment. So let's get Nora real quick. Um, I think they're all buys, so be back. I will trade. Um, they all buy. Lulu, nice. Well done for trying. Um, Ernest. So one person says sell and one person says buy. Just now I saw BRP, someone says sell just now. So which one should I follow? Someone say BRP. This guy have a buy for BRP. Let's have a look where you get a number from. 4.25, 4.25 minus between 4.25 to 4.37. Okay, 4.25 pi raised 2 point. So it's an up. Ernest, what did you give me? You gave me what? You gave me 1.16. Sometimes you might want to highlight what you just put there so I can see. And then minus 3.24. Where is that? Okay, I think you use this, isn't it? Now, Ernest, you probably need some hand holding. Now, you want to use the guidance. What you are giving me fell. Fell is a past tense. So we don't do things as in the past tense. Yeah, they're doing really, really well. This is very, very beginner mistakes. People always use the one in the past. We are using whisper. We call earning whisper strategy. We call secret guidance strategy. So we're only looking at guidance, outlook, things that hasn't actually happened yet. Yeah. So we want this number. Okay. You're doing well, Ernest, but please write that down. You want to find guidance only. Present tense, not past tense. Okay, you're doing so well. Let's look at the next one. Do. I'm gonna look at the next one. Beautiful summer. So if you want to book for your one-to-one, you absolutely need to send me some beautiful some trades here. Have a look. So Samara, you want to, I think it's up, isn't it? So let's go to the next one. G Lab, talk about that. Vieva, I think it's an ups as well. What's that? Smart Sheet is an up. This is an up. Cradle we done it last week. We need to have more trades. Yeah. What is this? Please put it on. Well done. I've also need to put it on a little bit so you can see and book for your session. Let's go like Kamala. I think do you have anything? Wow. Legan. Mira. Let's see where we've got AMD, Brandon, Melody. Do 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 do. Brandon, did you? Let's see what you've got here. Do 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 do. What is this? We need to remove all of this and just put the latest week here, yeah? But well done. That's okay. Yuri, I think we've done that. What is this? All of that, I need to remove it. Well done, you, Ronnie. Yeah, congratulations as well. And let's see, Intel, Laura. Wow. Who is the person? I can't remember. Holy moly. Who is the person? I can't remember. Young, you say you done it. Let's see. What have you done? Okay, awesome, awesome. This is up 21%. Normally we just click the button and buy it. 6th of December. 10th of December. What is this? Long 16%. Nice. Health equity. Long 48%. Nice. United Natural Food. You found it to be up as well. Is it up? Adjusted compared to zero point 0.2. Also up. Nice. What else? Alaska Airline also up. Oh my God. Mongo is also up. That's insane. Okta also up. Honeywell is short. We done it last week. Well done, Yuhang, for trying. Okay. Now, you know what? I'm going to show you how to find the trades that's actually going down. So, for those who never know how to do it, this is your chance. We're going to show you right now. First, you already know you have to go to our website real quick. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to do it manually, show you how to actually do it. Hopefully, after this, everyone knows how to do it. Let me log in. Okay, so first of all, you want to go on news and then you want to type what companies, okay, companies, and you're just going to guidance straight away because that's what we're looking for right now. Now, because we're looking for a trace to short, and you can go on profit warning straight away. Yeah, click profit warning straight away, or you can go through one by one. You can read them, but probably reading one by one is better. Is probably better, but let's try to click profit warning to see what happens. And then they're gonna ask you what country. I'm gonna put like just North America right now, just because of the time. So that's why we're gonna just put it just right there. Now, 11th of December, this is 9. So it's understandable why a lot of you can't find it because it's just a few only. This is a few companies revises the guidance going down like that only. But let's have a look. Designer brand, for example, I'm going to click on it. You can click on all of them. You can start to click all of them. So you want to compare the guidance now. Is it more than 10%? So Now, the net sales growth to be down low single digit compared to flat to low single digit. I'm just reading it again. Net sales are to be down low single digit compared to previous guidance to flat to low single digit. What is it talking about? For the period, updates designer brand net sales growth to be down. Oh, so it's going down now, but previously was up. I repeat, it was down now, previously was up. Okay. Let me just read it. Let me just so you understand. It was down low single digit, but previously was flat or up a low single digit. So now, once you've done that, you will take a screenshot of this, you'll put in the Excel sheet and all of that. And let's have a look. Designer brand. And you want to go to investing.com, just trying to see, how things actually look like. So that's what I'm going to do. Go to investing.com, very simple, and type the name of the company in there. It's called what? What brand? Let's look. Designer. Huh? Designer brand. Is this one? Wow, weird name. And then you go on like financial, and you go into earnings, and then you take a screenshot of just at the bottom bit, and you call it a day. Now, because they didn't give us the next quarter, we're in December 10, you want it to give you the next quarter. It didn't give you, so this is quite neutral. Yeah, that means you can't really reflect that. So let's get the stop just real quick, just right there. Okay, normally we would just short it just like that, but because it's already at the support here, so I'm gonna call it a day. Just real quick, okay? Let's go to the next one, Oracle. Okay, let's get Oracle. Okay, so they didn't give the guidance here, so we have to do it manually, how to find the guidance. So for those who are new, you need to pay attention carefully to go to Oracle Investor. You need to do it manually, trying to find the guidance. You go to the financials because you want to find the guidance and then click read the full report. Now you don't just have the one report here. You want the report last times as well. So I'm going to click here and click Q1 and Q2. So you actually see the difference. Now, when we are reading all of that, we don't read all of them. You can read in your own time, but we just want to read the guidance part. So let's see if I can find it. Okay, if this is too long to find, we're gonna do, we're gonna go on the presentation. Financial table, thank you. All of that. Okay, where's the presentation? Events and presentation. And the previous one. Okay, I don't think so. I can read them. It's a webcast. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see what they've got. December 9. Okay, okay. It looks like I have to read like this. Okay, let me have a look. Drove several declare. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. I can use alternate F4 to look for guidance as well. What is this? I don't think so. They're giving guidance. So if there's nothing there, we're gonna skip to the next one straight away. Obviously, the transcript will sometimes give it, but let's go to the next one. Earning flash reports, BRP, Outlook revises. Let's look at the BRP. 4.25 compared to 2.75. So it's a okay. The EPS is up, but the revenue is actually down. Yeah, the previous revenue is 7.8, now is 7.6. So, okay, let's go to investing.com for this guy, BRP. Which one? DOO, this one. So if I'm gonna go to financial, I'm gonna go to earnings. So they are both up a little bit. Look at last year. Last year in December time, 2.25. Last year was up for revenue, but the EPS was down. This time the both are up. BRP, interesting. BRP, let's look. Okay, okay, that's fine. Let's look at the next one where both of them is down. National Bank, color, salary. I think we talked about that last week. Dollar General, Movado. Okay, let's look at one by one. Don't click so many. This guy, for the period, expect the sales 2.5 down compared to low single digit. EPS 3.35 compared to 3.94 in the previous. So if I'm going to minus it, 3.94 minus 3.35 is 0.59 divided by 3.94. It's probably around 15 to 14% down for colorers. So it looks like it's a potential kind of short. So let's look at the price a little bit. Yeah, I think it's okay. So let's go to investing.com. Just trying to see. Probably both is not going to go down, but I think it's okay. Financial, let's go earnings. And you take a screenshot of this and you put into the group. So here you can see December time 7537664 is down. 1.38, 0.83 is also down. Okay, so it's okay. So it tick our first checkbox where you want both the direction to go down. And if you look at last year, it was also very similar. 770 to 791, the down was around 70K. Now the down was more than 70K. So that's good. 1.3 to 0.85 is very, very similar, but the revenue was actually down quite a lot. So this is a potential short. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to put colors. Put no colors. I'm just going to put short. And the reason is because I'm just gonna investing.com is down. Investing.com is down. And I'm going to what am I doing? Just copy this and put it there. You know, guidance is also down around 15%. Make sense? So let's go to the next one. Real quick. So we found one now, and I'm just gonna find one more. So we are moving back to 5th of December now, but that's okay. Let's look at this PH. Which one I'm looking at just now? Colorist is kind of now. So you literally just find the percentage and you find the investing.com. Okay. However much that is to have the odds more in your favor, you can go back to fourth quarters, just trying to see if this is really, really big. Yeah. But as you say, if we're at extreme fear, even though you don't go to fourth quarters, if the guidance is going up, chances are you're going to make money. If the PE ratio is low, chances are you're going to make money. You don't have to go back to eight quarters, but you want to be really, really critical. You want to make a lot of money. You want to be really, really sure. Then you want to go back to around 4 to 8 quarters. Okay. Dollar General, let's have a look. Um, what am I looking at? Revises net growth. Okay, the growth is 4.8. Previous is 4.7. So it's down 0.1. It's not too much. 1.11, not too much. 5.55. So it's not too much. I'm going to cancel it straight away. PHV. Remember, we want it to be at least 10%. For those who are new, if you just watch this, you're probably going to get very confused, but don't worry. One to one, we're going to show you exactly how. So projected range 10.55 compared to 11.2. So there's some decrease now. So 11.220 minus 10.55, 0.65. 0.65 divided by 11.2. Ah, that's so little. Hmm, could be more. Projecting the range compared to 0.75. PHV is interesting. It's interesting. It's not a lot, but let's have a look though. And I'm going to click earnings. So 2.34, 2.58, 3.29, it was up. And then let's look at here. 2.41, 2.42, 2.37 last year was also up as well. Okay. So because it's less than 10% anyway, so if you calculate it, we calculate just 5%. It's just not a good short. So PHV. So it's not a good short. So if you have shorted it on the fifth, you would have gone to your way anyway. Cool. Let's look at the next one. Foot Locker, Earning Flash, Salesforce, Honeywell, Earning Flash, Best Buy, MediWound, Titan, we've done that. Leslie. Oh, I think Leslie is quite interesting. So PHV, we done that. Foot Locker down 1.5 compared to previous only one. So it was quite a lot of down if you really carefully. It used to be down 1%, now down 1.5%. So if I use 0.5 minus, divided by 1, it's kind of quite a big number. So let's copy this Foot Locker and put on here. So let's go to financial. We go to earnings just real quick, just trying to see what actually gonna happen now. So 2 to 2.32, 0.47 to 0.76. Let's look at last time. Where are we? Okay. Here. Last time was 1.96 to 2.27. So the difference is around 2. Now the difference is around 2 to 3. It's the same. What about this? 0.2 to 0.31. So it's up around 1. 4 to 3. Okay. So Foot Locker, the guidance is actually going down, but here it's not actually going down. It was going up. So it's the opposite of what we want. So it's not 100% jackpot trade, but it's interesting. Let's look at Foot Locker. Because run out of a lot of options. So you can see because it's not a jackpot trade, it's just literally just gone sideways like that since then. Okay, it's at the bottoms as well. Okay, it's good we didn't get them that. Let's get the next one. Best Buy 41 compared to previous 41.3, 3.5 compared to previous around 3. So it's quite a change there. 3 to 3.5. It's like quite a big percentage from decline 3 now is decline 3.5. It's quite a percentage, a little bit there. Let's go investing.com for Best Buy. Just trying to see if it decreases as well for the guidance. While we're waiting for that, I'm gonna click on this, just trying to see what's happening right now. Best Buy and financial, go to earnings. Cool. So 9 to 13, 1 to 2. So it's up. Just 9 to 14. Last time is even more. 2 to 2.7. So last time is even more. Now it's up a little bit there as well. Okay, okay. So it's kind of like in the middle, just right there. Interesting. Interesting. Will we actually short it as if if because the jackpot is not on the jackpot, so sometimes you want to use some other criteria like trying to check the best buy call historical PE ratio. If the PE ratio is very, very high, then maybe we're gonna short them. But if PE ratio is okay, okay, then it's fine. So let's have a look. If this at a really, really low price, so the P ratio. So the P ratio is actually quite high, just right there. Yeah, you can see historically the P ratio is just we're kind of at an okay high zone, just right there. Hmm. Is it the same company? Yeah, because the PE ratio is actually quite high. So we can put it there. We're just gonna put it there. We're gonna put Best Buy. And what was I saying? I would say decline sales from 3 to 3.5%. Investing.com was up, okay? But last year was up a lot more. And the historical wise, the PE ratio is on the high zone. Okay. Just put it there, just for reference a little bit. We can come back and see what happened. So MediWound 20, now 24. Used to be 24, now 24 divided by 24. The difference is 16, 17%. So normally we would say it's a good short, but let's look at this guy, what you can say, MediWound. I don't think so he's gonna have it. I think it's a new company. Let's see. MediWound. I think so we have it here. Oh, we do have it. So I'm going to remove all of that because it's making the screen lag, especially in micro trend. It's a very laggy thingy. So go on financial, go on earnings, and you take a screenshot of that and you put into Excel as well. Yeah. And 6 to 5, 0.45 lose a lot more money, negative 0.55. So it looks like shorting is good. Let's look at last year. Last year was 4 to 5. Last year we were expecting everything to go up, losing money to losing less money, 0.44 to losing only negative 0.23. So it's a good news right now because we're expecting everything to go down. So especially we're looking for short. Remember, I'm just going to say that. I'm going to put it on the watch list there. So I'm going to copy that MediWound, just put it there. So we say short because of what? Because uh this is a copy of that. And then it was a 16% drop. So it was a 16% drop. And then what? And then investing.com is also dropping while last year was actually up. While last year, same time was up for investing.com numbers that we see. Okay. So this is quite a good thing. MediWound. Wow. Let's go to the next one. Can you see it's not too difficult? It takes us 5, 10 minutes to find a couple of trades. Some people take ages, you know. It's just finding it like that. So MediWound 26. Let's have a look. Where are we? Interesting. Yep. So we're just there's where we want. Okay, it's a support line right now. There's MediWound. Okay, okay, okay. And you can go back because we are waiting for it has to last for 2 months anyway. So it's absolutely fine. XL group. Let's go to the last one. This is probably Leslie. I want to look at Leslie because I think it's a big difference. So now Leslie, when it's just like that, you have to do it manually. You're going to go investor. Just type in that. Leslie investor and then go on like if you are okay, let's go on here and then just go on like what is it? Company info news, press release. Hmm. The script presentation, if they have it. No, no presentation. SEC filing, events, press release. So we're gonna click on this, announces. So once we got that, we want the one before, anticipation, announce third quarter result. Just get two papers out and see if they talk about guidance. If there is no, we're gonna cut it short. So there's an outlook here. So you will see there's a lot of numbers. Some people are like, what should I look at? Just look at the easier one. Adjusted diluted loss per share. Just look at this 0.21. This is the latest one. And previously, the outlook was 0.03. So you can see we're actually expecting to make money last time. Now it's expecting to lose money and it's actually expecting to lose quite a lot. So obviously we want to short this straight away, but we don't just go there. We want to look for investing.com to see if it comes down as well. I eyeball it, I kind of predict it's gonna be more than 10%. So we get straight into it here. Normally you want to calculate the percentage, but the 10% is just to make sure that if it's a big number that's actually down, you can see 400 to 172. What's going on here? 0.11 to negative 0.2. Now, November last time, 4 to 1. So it's something that's always happened. Last time it's exactly the same situation. November last time, 4 to 1, and then 0.16 to 0.21. So it looks like, wow, this company in Christmas time, it's just always down. Even last time, 5.4 to 1.7. So what you're going to do, you want to look at last year if the stock actually went down massively. Yeah, if it doesn't went down massively, today it's not going to go down massively. But let's have a look, Leslie, real quick. Leslie. So yeah, because it's always happened on that time. So it's just okay, okay. Because every Christmas it's happened like that. So it's not something that massive. Let's get this. XL Thermal Parent Thermal Shoe Carnival China by two Target trending Target shares tumble earning misguidance cut. Let's get this Target real quick. So this is XL Group 47 decrease approximately 10%. Okay, which is approximately four. Expect to be the low end of the previous guidance. Low end of the previous guidance means it's okay, okay. Destination group. Let's look this guy. What's going on? It's not massively low end of the previous guidance. It's like okay, okay. So exit this guy. Thermal. What happened to thermal? Let's have a look. Um, look at the guidance. Advances fell. Jump. So there's no guidance here. It looks like you have to do it yourself. But Temu is a Chinese company, so it'll be very difficult for me to go to the company and find it. Okay, it's not on IG as well. So let's go, ignore that. Shoe Carnival, it will be two. Previous is 1.23. So it's down a little bit, not massive. EPS no change. This is target. Target. Where are we? Most mentioned pass misses. Okay, let's get target real quick. So target investor. Because if the numbers is not there, we have to do it manually, isn't it? So I want to show you can actually find it using events and presentations. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So you're going to click on that, and you click on that. Click on two, so you can actually see infographic. Here, same infographic. And just straight away, this is straight away we're gonna go for like um guidance all the way down. Sometimes it's a bit easier if they have it. If they don't have it, then it's fine. I don't think so they have that. So if they don't have it on the presentation, let's look for financial information summary. Let's click financial information. Let's click on that. Summary. What's summary? Let's click summary. What's this? IPS. What is this? Wow, the summarize like that for you is crazy. What about this? Okay, we're gonna click on this and then we go on that, click on that. Just click on two so you can actually compare. So we have a guidance here. Sometimes it's not on presentation, it's on earning release. So you can see it's 1.85. Okay. The full year will be what? 8.3. Okay. This is for the fourth quarter. This is for the full year. Okay. And now, no, this time is fine. The guidance here for the full year is 9. So let's have a look. 8.3, 9. I just want to make sure if it's the same years as well. For the third quarter, while believes its full year guidance is now in the lower half and based on the performance now expect to be 9. Okay. And now we expect the full year GAP to be 8.3. So 0.7 will be the difference divided by 9 times 100. It's around 8%. It's okay. 8%, close to 10. It's not like massive, but look at target real quick on investing.com to see if both is going down as well. I'm going to click on financial. I'm going to go on earnings. And then we're going to go on here. You can see 25, 32.3. Let's get last time. Last time, 25, 31, 6. Okay. This is just 1K. So was down. The EPS was actually down. One is up, one is down. Let's look at target real quick. It's not like perfect, but if we can't really find anything, so that's kind of like, let's have a look. You can see when it's not perfect, we just don't, just don't want to do it. Because why is it not perfect? First, it's only 7%. That's the first part. The second part is that investing.com, both is not down. You know, so one is 25, is 30. It's actually showing an increase. So we're just doing short this company, even though it was around 7%, just right there. Can you see how powerful strategy is? Cool. So that's how you do it. That's how you find trades. You literally go on here, you go on markets, you go on news, you go on companies, you go on guidance, just right there. You're right. We can find a lot of buying trades right now. We would definitely buy them when we're in extreme fear. Now we are not quite there yet. So a lot of your trades were just waiting for us to really reach that price, and then we're gonna go all in. Okay. So this is quite interesting. Yep. Try to, if you're new, put in your demo account, just practice account just real quick, just right here, especially if you're new, so that you can actually see how things is gone. A lot of people will be like, oh, Raven, if I buy this right now, when should I sell it? This is the most common question. Let's do it right now. When should I sell it? You want to look for the step to our seasonality. So let me see if I can find the season for this guy. Go on charts. Let me see if I can find it. If I can find it, it will be good. If I can't find it, then it will be too bad. Cool. So you can see here, resume. You can see here, Mediwoon, yeah, for example, Mediwoon, yeah. So we'll be like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? So you can see, normally it's like that in the first week and stuff like that would just be like that as well. So you'll be like, oh, when should I get out? Oh, you probably want to get out in January. You probably want to run in January because it just went up like that. So you know when to get in and when to get out. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is colorless. Colorless. Let's look. In order to short, I mean, we want it to colorless was if you want to get out, you want to get out that just in March time, but colors was just like that. Okay, it's interesting. Let's get Best Buy. Sometimes, December Best Buy was just going down like that. Yeah, sometimes if you really want to know what is actually going down, I think there's a website called Equifax or something where it actually showing you stock historically that's gonna go down in December. I will need to find some time to find that. Let me have a look if I can find that real quick. Daily reports. Since we're talking about Tesla, let's look at Tesla real quick first. Tesla investor. We're gonna go straight into this. Just give me a second. Hmm. Remember, when you want to buy, you want to sell, you want to use exact strategies that we just gone through there. So let's look at here. October 23rd. So the last time it released is October 23rd. I'm gonna open all of this. If there's any guidance there, let's see. Uh, shareholder deck. What's this? What is this? Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. So we have financial highlights, Outlook, okay, page number 10. So cash, I don't want to cash to Superman. So they're showing you the pattern, Outlook. Okay, we're going to read the Outlook here. We're going to compare the Outlook real quick. I would like to read these as well. October will produce approximately, deliver approximately. It will post financial result and stuff like that. Okay, let's just read that. Um, Click on that, and then click on that, and then what? Click on that. Just so that we understand the language of Outlook on Tesla. You can see a trend. Okay, this is the volume. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna start. So, what is more important? Okay, let's remove everything first. This is volume. Our company is two growth phase. The begin one global expansion. We believe the next one will be initiated by the autonomy. What is autonomy? Autonomy is robots, including the new products, including those built on our next generation vehicle. Despite ongoing macro, we expect slightly growth in delivery. Energy storage deployment expected to be more than double year over year. So we just want to calculate what we can find. So we can use this. Expect to achieve slight growth in the vehicle delivery. So it's growing. Energy storage should double. Just this is what we can calculate. Okay, just accept that. This is the latest one. Obviously, there's also very clear showing you that two major growth waves. The first one is that one. The second one is the autonomy, introduction of new products. Everyone's gonna have a robot in their house and stuff like that. And Tesla is gonna fund it. That's the first part. 10K, 20K the robot. But anyway, let's go to the next one. This is the one before. Our company is a two wave. So you can see that it's always the same. It's always talking about the same thing last time as well. In 2024, the growth rate will be notable lower achieved in 2023 as our team rate doing this in 2024. Sorry, the volume growth rate, the growth rate energy deployment should outpace the autonomy. So in language wise, let's try to compare which language is better. Do you think the slight growth in vehicle deliveries, this language is better, or this language is better? Where our vehicle growth volume may be notably lower. Okay. And what else? Growth rates for energy deployment just now was double. Now we should outpace. Like, okay, obviously you will say that the latest one here is actually better, the language. Okay. So you probably expect the stock of this guy, what date? What date is this? To go up on that date. I will show you the date later, but just accept that for now. Let me continue. Wow, what is this? Cybercat two-seater. Wow, it's beautiful. This is your Optimus, we are dancing robots. This is what Iron Man. Sorry, not Iron Man. Oh my God, what's this guy? Avengers. What's this guy? But anyway, um, what is this? Wow. It's a lot of pictures. Very interesting presentation. Those who like robots, you can, watch the presentation. He's gonna talk to you. Anyway, so that's what happened. That's a photo. You look at the last time, the photo is just like that. Yeah, this is the photo of last time. Look at the photo. Which photo is more interesting? This is a photo last time. This is probably April photo. This is a photo for probably October photo. That's crazy. But anyway, let's look at the next one. This is what? This is Q1. This is probably like January, February, or something like that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's look at the outlook, the volume. Yeah. So currently, two majors, the same phase. So we can skip the first part. Growth rate notably lower as well as our launch. The growth rate deployment. So it's the same. It's the same language, same sentence. Let's look at the one before. What about the photo? Let's look at the photo. Oh, they give you this photo. They explain to you humanoid robots is here. They explain to you that. What's this? Model 3 Cybertruck. Wow. What's this? Supercharger network. That's the photo. There's a factory that they're building. Okay, okay. So this is January. Let's look at last year now. This is even lower. Volume. 2004, notably lower. So the language has always been exactly the same. Our vehicle grew notably lower as our work on. So they always use the same language. I love that because they always use the same language. Other than recently, they use a different language. Other than here, where is this? Here. Despite they use a different language now, we expect a slight growth and things to double. Look, no, previously was the same language. Look, literally the same language. And then I look for another one, same language. You know, like what? Lower. It's like that's the language, lower. It's always the same language. Only now, recently. So look at the date. You probably could expect the stock of Tesla to go okay here. You know what? Okay, April, okay, July. October 23rd, you will expect a bump in Tesla stock. Would you agree? Tell me, October 23rd, you will buy Tesla stock or sell Tesla stock? Just reading what we just read just now. Look, this guy, what day is this? This is Q4. So this is like, where am I? Let me have a look. This is like here, Q4, okay, January 24. So you'll be like, you know what? I'm reading the outlook. It's just like, you know what? Notably lower, right? Okay. And then in Q1 as well, I'm read it again. Oh, what? You're gonna give me a different things? No, lower again. Okay, that's fine. And this one, Q2, it will be like, okay, you're gonna give me different words? No, lower again. Okay, okay, it's fine. And then finally, just in this is October time, they give us a different pictures as well. These are the pictures. Kyber Cab is coming in, Robo Van is coming in, Robo Taxi with RoboCab, Optimus is dancing like that as well. This is the investor thing. So let's look at the stock price. You probably can expect the stock price to do something like this. Let me just draw the stock price for you real quick. You probably will be like, you know what? Let's just be clear right now. You probably will be like, you know what? January, you say lower, okay, be like that. Then October, like that. Then August, like that. So you probably say January till October to be like going sideways. Until October time, you probably expect things to spike up a little bit. That's what we expect by reading what we are using our strategy. But let's see if our strategy is true or not. So I'm gonna type Tesla. I haven't looked at it right now. I haven't looked at it yet. You're just looking at the messages. Look. So, oh my God, what's happened? Let's have a look. So, I'm gonna click on daily. So you can see what date. Let's look. So you can see probably in January time. This is January, guys. Not even joking. You can see if I'm gonna draw in channel. This is January. Look at the bottom. It says January there. Okay, when they say notably lower. So there's January all the way to when. Oops, let me draw it properly. Oh, what's happened? Gimme. Ayo. like that. Okay, January to like October here. Literally, I'm not even joking. It literally gone sideways. Look, this is October, isn't it? Look at the bottom. It says October 24. I'm not even joking. And then after the words, after they change of the language or the outlook, look, you know how long is this Tesla paper? If you're gonna read the Tesla paper, it's gonna take like ages and ages. Look, it's so long, it's so many things, so many words. Like, how am I gonna digest this? How am I gonna digest this? But because you came through the training, because you decide to willing to invest in yourself. So rather than showing you a lot of fluff, we literally just give you the sentence. I literally just show you the sentence. Like all of that, you don't really care. Like so many words, so many calculation. You could have done so many things on this. You could have done the percentage of margin. You could have done the total cross margin. You could have done operating expenses. You could have calculated EBITDA. This is what university they could teach you. You're gonna what is the definition of total revenue, total definition of gross profit, total definition of all of that. You could have done all of that. You can do a cash flow, do all of that. At the end of the day, you'll still be like, what am I supposed to do with it? But I give you clear cut. I just give you a sentence. I literally just highlight one sentence for you. Like I show you step by step how you actually highlight sentence per sentence. And a lot of our students, they literally go on this, they choose a couple of stocks that they really like. And whenever the outlook, whenever the guidance come, they just read them and they make a huge amount of money just based on that. Which is quite incredible, isn't it? Cool. So if you think what I just told you is powerful, just promise me, type in the chat box, say powerful guidance. So you make sure you do the homework. You make sure you actually do it. Because knowing is one thing, but actually practically doing it and see things printing in is just incredible. This is literally it. When the phrase change, the stock change. When the phrase changes, stock just gone up. Now the SSI is at all-time high right now, which is incredible. So if you think it's powerful, then the chat box is powerful a bit. Now, let's answer your question. The question is whether to buy or to sell. So let's have a look. So we want to look at seasonality for this thing. Yes. So let's have a look real quick. Oh my God. It's incredible. It's actually incredible. What I taught you is what is in the syllabus. I didn't just come up with this. I've been teaching you for a long, long time in the syllabus. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to click on Tesla. Let's look at what's going to happen to Tesla stock. Click it. Click on that. Obviously, nothing goes up forever. But if anything, we learn here, you learn that, you know what? Every time you do something, you want to make sure you read the guidance carefully like the world has never seen before. If you never read the guidance, please don't buy anything. Okay? So the good news is it looks like things are still about to like come down a little bit. So, you know, if it comes down a little bit more, then you probably will be like, call your luck and like, you know what, like call it a day, etc. Yeah. So that's kind of what happened. But just remember, always, always read the guidance before we buy anything. So you're doing really, really well. Let me read. You know. Sam, there's a PE ratio quick matter today. Yes, 100% Sam. Always matter. PE always matter. This is the infinite gauntlet. Just a thought. Style of cars change. Now Tesla wants to go back to the boxes. I don't think so. It's the car that is going to make them the money. I think if anything, it's the robot that's going to make the money. You understand? The car is okay. Car is not a very profitable business. Car is just okay. Like look at Toyota, look at BM. They are fine. The car is not a money-making business. What is money making is when they have like, you know what, something, new. Based on the word double, we don't really know how much increase. Can you check the sentiment for the IG? That's very, very IG each sentiment right now. Can you check the IG sentiment for right? Can you right now it's very high and close to resistance. Can you check IG sentiment right now? Its sentiment is very high. It's all the way high. Should not be risk to it would not be risk as it's high. Yes, we need to show. You're absolutely right. This happens in October. So this not happen just right now. You're absolutely right. This is in October. So we want to wait for the next one now. It's a bit too late now. Yeah, this is October. Awesome. Wow. Cool. So just remember, please do the homework, guys. It's not difficult. Look at how we found trades. We found like three trades just like that, taking us a very, very short amount of time. The more you do it, the better you're gonna get. Just stay at 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes. Just gonna go to one by one, like that, one by one, one by one. Don't be lazy. Yeah. And this is the most fundamental step when you want to buy anything. Literally, you have to read one sentence, two sentence, do some comparison, like what we did to you. Full-fledged comparison on you for Tesla. Full-fledged comparison, very easy comparison. The words are always the same. The first words is always the same. We're just looking at the second word. So it's very simple to compare. Look, the whole sentence is the same. It's always the same sentence. So I draw for you the stock price will probably be the same. I never look at the stock price before. I just look at it right now and I draw it for you by just reading the sentences, you know, and stuff like that. It used to be down, 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 and suddenly there's a growth going on, there's a double going on. Tesla is already a very, very, it's already a trillions company. And if you want to double it, if you use the word double, wow, that means you're very brave. Nvidia cannot use the word double anymore because it's so expensive now. Yeah. So well done, everyone. You are doing really, really well. I mean, send us some trades so we can, go in and just make sure you actually so you can book for your one-to-ones as well. Well done, everyone. I think you're doing really, really good. And I will see you next week with your homework, please. Just send me two trades. Just send me one. If you can't do two, just send me one. And you will do really, really well. Well done. You're doing so well. Cool. Awesome. So well done, everyone. Well done, Abbas. We have Ami, we have Bibet, we have Bruno, we have Camila, we have Damien, we have Francis, we have Henry, we have Jenny, we have John. John, when are you gonna text me? Marino, we have Muhammad, we have Nakshma, we have Nora, we have Rin, long time. We have Rohima, we have Sade, Samantha, Sarah, Y, Yip. Well done, everyone. See you guys next week. Awesome. 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 I'll show you my outfit. The outfit for today. Outfit. Oh, outfit. Yes, please. Well done.